Now, the heat trends have also made for dangerous conditions for local athletes. According to the Journal of Athletic Training, heat stroke is the leading cause of death in sports. Cronkite News reporter Jacob Flores has more on how athletes can protect themselves.
Being an athlete is taxing enough. Now add on the triple-digit dry heat of Arizona, and it can become deadly. Floris Wardenar, assistant professor of nutrition at ASU's College of Health Solutions, conducted a study to see if student athletes could gauge their hydration levels by the color of their urine. 35 athletes at ASU participated in the test using fake urine with relatively good results.
So in our lab, we measured the urine concentration and we compared their scoring with the actual concentration. And then we were able to calculate that roughly 75 to 80% of the athletes were able to score their urine concentration correctly.
According to the Maricopa County Department of Public Health, there are 40 more heat-related deaths at this point of the year compared to the same point last year. Max McKinnon, captain of the ASU men's tennis team, knows the importance of staying hydrated under the, at times, fatal Arizona sun.
I drink a lot of water. We drink a lot of liquid IVs and things of that nature. But yeah, those would probably be the two biggest things, as well as always eating while you're practicing as well. That's another big thing to keep energy going and stuff like that.
Athletes who need to wear equipment for their sport make staying cool an almost impossible task. But Danelle Wade, athletic trainer for Brophy College Prep, has a system in place to ensure the safety of her athletes.
They warm up without their pads on in their helmet, and then they'll put the helmet on, and they always come and check with us if pads are good, and then as long as we're under the threshold, then they can put the pads on. If we go above the threshold, then we're going to ask them to remove those pads or go to the grass.
The National Weather Service credits heat as the most frequent climate-related killer in the United States. But it's also 100% preventable. And that's why it's important to educate people on what to look out for.
It's something that you can do as a lab test, but it's obviously not available to the people at home, to athletes that are normally practicing. But in the end, it's not about how well scientists can score a sample, but it is more about how well the actual public can do it.
And the biggest message to athletes, heat stroke can happen to anyone, no matter how fit you are. So pay attention to your body's warning signs. In Phoenix, Jacob Flores, Cronkite News.
Experts say exertional heat stroke is diagnosed by a body temperature of at least 104 degrees, with a feeling of concussion-like confusion. Using ice to cool the body is one remedy to bring down your body temperature back to normal.